some noise for TK Cooper.
So folks, it's time for the first half main event. And we see the return to Pro Wrestling Clash of TK Cooper making his Borehamwood debut. Now, teams, last time at Clash Rules Everything Around Me at MK11 in Milton Keynes, TK Cooper dissected CJ Carter. Possibly one of the most dominant debuts we've ever seen in Pro Wrestling Clash. But today he's going up against Cassius. And if he's not careful, Cassius could find himself at the same fate.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of buzz, right now about TK Cooper after that performance. A lot of people were, I don't know why they were shocked because of the level of talent that this young man has, but there was a lot of people who were very surprised by the Headbutt Messiah's performance against someone who has been a cornerstone of Pro Wrestling Clash since day one, whether you loved him or hated him.
And that's exactly it. He didn't just knock on the door. He came up to one of the guys that defines the heart, the soul, and the ethos that Pro Wrestling Clash is about. And he didn't just beat him. It was almost an embarrassing loss for CJ Carter because it really was such a one-sided affair. He barely got any shots in. It really was the TK Cooper show, and I think that's why everyone was speechless over the performance, because he absolutely took one of the cornerstones of Pro Wrestling Clash and took him to school.
Well, TK has been a very well-known individual across the country and beyond in his homeland of New Zealand, and he is a staple of the Brit Rest movement. Yeah. So it was only a matter of time before he made his presence known here.
Yeah, it doesn't get more beyond than New Zealand.
Nah.
It's a good point. Yeah,
and he keeps it 100 wherever he goes, but he's now taken the moniker of Headbutt Messiah as a show of his aggressive style and hard-hitting abilities in that squared circle, Ollie.
Well, I know in the history of wrestling, anyone from the South Pacific is got a headbutt to be afraid of, but TK Cooper proven that there's no mythology to that. And as I say, today it's Cassius that's going to be meeting the Headbutt Messiah, and as I say, this could be a very, very short match indeed if Cassius isn't careful.
Introducing his opponent. You might be able to feel it in the air, but it's about to get a lot more fabulous up in here. As we bring to the ring, the Neon Explosion, Cassius!
But for all the plaudits we give TK Cooper, I mean, this could be a real coming out party for Cassius, if you pardon the expression, because someone that was so dominant in their debut, if Cassius is able to get a win, it's going to elevate Cassius further than possibly any other opponent he could face today.
Absolutely, and let's remember that Cassius has already had an incredible 12 months. He is a rising star in his own right, a graduate of the school of Lucha Libre and Lucha Britannia. He has actually gone across to America on a pride-based show as a member of the LGBTQ, represented Brit Rest fantastically. His stock is constantly on the rise, and in the Meteor division, he's shown how good he could be, but now that he is firmly entrenched in the singles division, in a heavyweight division, it's going to be a very interesting contest.
You call it the London School of Lucha Libre, right?
London School of Lucha Libre.
Right, didn't I? Yeah. But you're right, Cassius is making waves pretty much everywhere he goes right now. And it speaks a lot for his character, the fact that he's yet to pick up his first win here at Pro Wrestling Clash, but already so beloved by the fans, and that's ultimately what brings him back. Clash is a company that listens to their fans, and if you're not getting the wins, you need to be getting the reactions, and that is exactly what Cassius has been getting.
I mean, Cassius is just such a fun-loving, vibrant individual that is all about smiles, and he has the sass and the ass to back it up.
And it's a stark contrast to TK Cooper, who right now, no fun and games, no songs and dances. He is just sitting there, cold and contemplating right now, and a war of words to start this one off.
I would say they're strong words with TK, just kind of being very blunt here.
Cassius just doing what he always does, and that is winning the crowd over. They are 100% on his side. TK Cooper garnishing no respect, no love from the Clash faithful. But after performances like we saw at Cream in Milton Keynes, I don't think TK Cooper's really going to give a toss what the crowd think of him. And there's our opening bell. So it's the Neon Explosion versus the man on the South Pacific Power Trip.
TK wanting a bit of space.
Okay.
Shut up.
And again, we're seeing no urgency from TK Cooper. He's making sure this match stays in his wheelhouse. I mean, Cassius, yes, this is his first match outside of the Meteora division, if you will.
Cassius ready.
Cassius is going to want to take this at 100 miles an hour.
And he's taking it seriously as well. Even if he has got that smile, boisterous personality, he is taking it seriously. He wants to be ready. He knows what kind of person he's facing.
And TK Cooper's smart. He knows exactly what Cassius is going to be like. He's looking across the ring from a guy. You know, he knows he's going to be able to outpower him. He knows as soon as he gets his hands on him, this match is well and truly in his control. I think Cassius has to play to his speed and agility advantage.
Wow.
Oh, and that's one way to get the party started.
It is, but I don't know if that was the smartest thing to do against someone like TK.
Throwing a tantrum, walking off. That speaks volumes for the character of this guy.
And the ref is not sure what to do. Does he issue a 10 count here?
Well, you got to start. I mean, if I'm Pete, I'm going to count him out.
Cassius giving a little bit of flair to the referee's job.
And Cassius wants a fight. He doesn't want to win this by count.
Of course he does.
He doesn't want his first victory to be via count out. He wants to do it the right way.
And the first shot thrown.
And this is the thing, he's a heavy hitter. I called it a cat and mouse game, and it's like Cassius needs to keep that in mind if he wants to survive in this one. Off the ropes. There you go, that's some agility, some quickness, but TK Cooper straight out, but nice back elbow.
Oh, leg lariat hits with authority.
And the crowd goes mild.
Well, the crowd's so firmly behind Cassius that any damage he takes almost sucks the wind and the air out of the room. Just makes everything feel even.
Oh, and look at this. Now TK Cooper's ready to fight. Now he's bringing
now he's showing
Cassius
some
back
showmanship, maybe.
No. This is mind games right now. This is that chip on the shoulder of TK Cooper. Yeah, showing that he doesn't need any help. He's not fazed by the mind games.
Back to equal playing field.
Again, a kick straight to Borehamwood and straight into that side headlock. Could be a tap-out victory already if Cassius can't find his way out.
Cassius with a nice slap to the midsection.
Oh, shoulder tackle.
Well, we know that power is going to be in the hands of TK. It's agility that's going to be in the hands of Cassius.
Oh, look at that quick roll through.
Beautiful.
O'Connor roll,
two with a bridge.
Oh, head scissors. Hurricane Rana takeover.
The London School of Lucha Libre is smiling proud right now.
There are a few better places to learn your craft.
Oh, 100%. If you want to become a wrestler, go to Triple L. The best and brightest past, present, and future are housed there.
Look at this now.
Now he's offering
his fair play, right?
He's trying to be a gentleman here. And TK doing mind games of his own, realizing it may not be working in his favor.
Breaks the count with a oh, look at that. Cassius taking chasing. Oh, I was going to say, I was surprised to see TK Cooper running away, but obviously he was swinging neck breaker.
Very nice. 1, 2. Nice lateral press, but did not hook the leg. And ultimately against a guy like TK, you need to get any advantage you can, anything to make him exert more energy.
Wheelbarrow up. Oh, but couldn't quite pull off that wheelbarrow bulldog.
Good way to get whiplash. TK, though, showboating, not capitalizing. Interesting.
Now just putting the boots to the neon explosion. And this is the thing, TK Cooper's very slow, very methodical. This is how he likes to do things, but TJ, I'm wondering, is he spending too much time focusing on the crowd?
Score by
1, 2. Is he spending too much time looking at what the crowd are up to?
Maybe, but when you've got power like that, lariat,
just makes you wonder where TK Cooper could be right now in this match and in Pro Wrestling Clash if he focused more on his opponent and less on riling the crowd up.
You say that, but where he is in Pro Wrestling Clash right now remains to be seen. But his debut was him dismantling CJ Carr, as you said. So in his mind, he's already on the right track. Cassius is a whole different kettle of fish and a different kind of challenge with that speed.
But look at this right now. He is giving Cassius a chance to recover.
And he's going to take it.
Oh, rake of the back from Cassius. You mess with the cat, you get the claws.
Went for a choke.
Oh, and just see the authority with that slam. 2 count only.
I think both men have an awful lot they can give in a contest, and it isn't as simple as one might think to pick a victor because there's so much in either man's win column. For TK, he, as you said, just dismantled CJ Carter, one of the best that Clash has to offer. For Cassius, he has been a staple of the Meteor division and has the crowd support firmly behind him, and that can mean a world of good when you're in any kind of competitive environment, when you've got that crowd advantage.
And Cassius, even from his knees, fighting up with everything he's got. Oh, oh, but there's one back from him. You notice the difference there, Tej. Slap to the face for TK Cooper.
Dominant cover.
Barely budges. Retaliates, gives one of his own to Cassius, and Cassius is absolutely floored. And again, it's just such a dominant display. This match could have been over 5 minutes ago if TK Cooper just focused on Cassius.
If he had his head in the game, yeah.
I mean,
but every time he hears something from the crowd, he's intent on listening to them, responding to them.
He's just got a bite. For someone who claims to not care what the crowd thinks, he's spending a lot of time focusing on them.
Very ironic. Go for that frog splash.
But no water in the pool. Cassius managed to get out of the way, and again, ultimately, TK Cooper allowed that to happen.
Yeah,
he gave
could have
Cassius
had that
a chance.
Away, but Cassius will take that advantage and will not waste any time in capitalizing. Oh, very nice. You hear those war cries from Cassius. The neon explosion coming alive here in Borehamwood.
Now the head scissors takeover. Got it right that time. And now TK Cooper down on the mat. Oh, it's going for maybe that DD twerk.
Gets him up.
Oh, nails it. In the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and
wow,
very
threw him off.
Yeah, dominant kick out.
TK still exhausted, but the energy he exerted to throw Cassius off him physically was impressive. Cassius up to the top rope, but TK scouting it and throwing him right out of any kind of offensive way. Nasty knee to the head.
Oh, what a move from TK Cooper.
1, 2. Almost like a Kiwi cannonball.
Mixed with a guillotine leg drop. I mean, I don't know what you'd call that, what that was. That was unexpected from TK Cooper. Potentially, I mean, maybe it's that DD twerk has kind of woken him up a little bit. Oh.
Big boot, yeah, I'd say it's woken him up, put a fire in him. He is taking this very seriously.
Oh, leapfrog famouser.
No, not done. Roll through. Moonsault with authority. 1, 2.
Oh, Cassius out.
Wow.
Somehow, some way.
That was a mean combo breaker. And somehow Cassius manages to get out of it.
This just goes to show that when TK Cooper's focused, he can hit you with power move after power move. Some impressive displays of athleticism as well. But this is the thing, you can never discount the heart of Cassius.
Absolutely, and there we are, we're seeing it there. Shot for shot. Oh, scouted him.
Back elbow. Ducks the shot, back kick.
Nice knee. Oh, and the headbutt Messiah lives up to his name. 1, 2. Wow.
Cassius showing he's got some ring awareness to him with no need to expend energy when you can just rope break.
That was, oh yeah, you don't have the energy, but you see the rope in front of you. That's that instinct that Cassius has developed.
And at this point in the match, I think that's the smartest thing Cassius could have done, because he is getting worn down gradually, slowly but surely by TK Cooper.
TK, we get him up? No.
Cassius reversed though, managed to counter, land on his feet.
Oh!
Another back elbow.
Kicks him away.
Flying crossbody from the top rope.
Wow, pushes him off for a pins cover.
So for now. Oh, Destroyer!
Beautiful!
Neon Destroyer from Cassius. Wheelbarrow picks him up. Bulldog! Wheelbarrow Bulldog from Cassius. 1, 2, 3!
Cassius has done it!
Cassius just beat TK Cooper!
Are you kidding me? What a display from the Neon Explosion!
And mix that heart and fighting spirit from Cassius with some complacency from TK Cooper. I don't think TK Cooper was expecting that from Cassius, but Cassius was ready. He weathered the storm and picks up his first win here in Pro Wrestling Clash.
In a matchup that maybe even some of his biggest fans would have given the victory to TK, Cassius shows exactly why he is every bit as gifted as he is charismatic.
And Teej, you know now he's going to be setting his sights on that Meteora division. If that win doesn't put him to the front of the line, I have no idea what will. But for TK Cooper, potential embarrassing loss there. He had that in control, Teej.
He did.